Indonesia is cracking down on widening unrest in its two troubled Papuan provinces, banning demonstrations and speeches promoting independence. 6,000 security officers have been sent to respond to a wave of violence that's spreading across the region. Indonesia correspondent Anne Barker reports from the province of West Papua.
Indonesian riot police have poured into Papua over the past month to quell the violence and unrest. 500 special forces from across Indonesia have been sent to Sorong, the biggest town in West Papua. Some of the worst violence erupted here 2 weeks ago.
Every day we hear there are going to be more protests, and we are looking at this.
But they don't frighten long-time Papuan leaders like Silas Kalami, who hope these ongoing protests will keep the momentum for real change.
In Sorong, some want a referendum. They want Papua's independence.
For 50 years, Indonesia has kept a lid on separatist unrest since a UN-backed referendum meant to give Papuans a say on their future instead gave Indonesia total control. Only 1,000 people were allowed to vote. The recent violence, sparked by a racist attack on Papuans in Java, unleashed a simmering rage across the whole region. The local parliament here is the most obvious symbol of Indonesian rule. It's where some of the worst violence happened last month. This building was torched. At the nearby jail, hundreds of prisoners escaped after setting the prison alight. 200 prisoners are still on the run. Some protesters have now gone into hiding, fearful of reprisals. We met one woman who won't show her face for fear of being kidnapped or killed. She says she's regularly followed by military intelligence, so she takes us to a safe house to talk.
We can't sleep at night. We hear the sound of planes and choppers. We feel threatened.
Indonesia says there's no chance of a new referendum, and it's now banned protests or speeches promoting separatism. Those who disobey face criminal charges. The national government won't tolerate any push for independence. Anne Barker, ABC News, Sorong.